You finna get Coach on there?
Hey,
you gonna get Coach on that hood dog?
Hey,
yeah.
Man,
you gonna put him on there?
Country's already on there.
Alright, been on there. He need episode 2.
Episode 2.
It's your girl Naomi Da Vinci, and you is right here with the one and only hood hierarchy. You already know.
Oh man, look, man, OG Tulo, man, the Coke Talker Houston. You know what I'm saying? 8 times, man, dirty side, man. You know, this is what it is, man. You know, rocking with my boy, Uncle Beats.
First of all, yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. This Jab City TV, y'all already know what's going on. Bandana Road, East Side Legend. I'm in this boy with Hierarchy, with my boy Uncle Beats. Y'all already know what's going on. East Side Chicago, West Side Chicago, Low End, Wild Hunters. Acknowledge me. Let's get up, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Yo, y'all, this hood hierarchy. This your girl Star with 3 R's. Y'all got it. This is the best platform for the artists.
Now we gonna start with the South Side, where GDs and BDs and Blackstones don't coincide. So let me be your tour guide. So when you in a certain area, you will know what that hood ride.
How you doing, Two Sweets? How you doing?
Hey.
Good to have you here. If somebody was trying to be a guest on the Gangster Chronicles, what's the qualification?
Man, just have an interesting story, man. That's how we made our name, man. We really made our name off of just having interesting people on, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, dog, I'd rather talk to an interesting person than a celebrity any day, dog.
There we go.
Any day. So if you got something interesting,
I was on the Gangster Chronicles, so I guess I'm interesting, people.
Yo, what up, people? Y'all tapped in with President Sly, Hood Hierarchy. Y'all checking out, you know what I'm saying? Unc right here. Stay tuned. Buffalo, New York in the building. Aye.
Okay, so it is what it is. I am that girl, Olivia. This is Hood Hierarchy with Uncle Beats. Make sure you guys remember to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are absolutely amazing. No matter what anybody says, you got this. Yes, life gets hard and it may knock you on your feet, but guess what? You'll jump right back up because why? Weebles wobbles, but we don't fall down.
All right, it's your boy Lil Matt. Shout out Hood Hierarchy, Uncle Beats, salute.
all the way from St. Martin, Mississippi.
What's the hood?
Brooklyn, New York, Tampa, Florida, Ybor City. What up?
This your boy Snap G, and you tapping in with Snap G and Uncle Beats on Hood Hierarchy Mobcast. Tune in, hit the like, hit the share. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hit the share, your front door, I will be there. Everybody that go on YouTube right quick and subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Let's go. ASAP. Subscribe to Hood Hierarchy. ASAP. Now play that music, DJ. You finna get Coach on there?
Hey,
you gonna get Coach on that Hood Hierarchy?
Hey,
yeah.
Man,
you gonna put him on there?
Country's already on there.
Alright, been on there. He need episode 2.
Episode 2.
This your girl Naomi Javinci, and you is right here with the one and only Hood Hierarchy.
All right, I gave y'all enough time to get in here. So it's going down once again. In case y'all don't know what it is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. It's the Hood Hierarchy Mobcast, and it's me, Uncle Beats, in the streets like white lines, on the corner like a stop sign. You want us to be all right? Hit that like. You care? Hit that share. If you really own it, leave a comment. You want us to survive? Hit subscribe. You want us to do well? Hit that bell. If you really want us to have to trap, drop something on that Hood Hierarchy cash out. It's going down today. It's going down today. Got a lot to talk about. Got one of my OG homies from my neighborhood in the building. So we're finna get into stuff. I gotta roll the intro. I'm gonna come right back. I'm giving y'all a chance to get in here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good Hierarchy. My dad. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto.
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money, throwing the concerts.
It's your boy Project Pata, Hood Hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Team Pretty P, stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
It's 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle Beats, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One was saying this the one on the HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, bow, bow, bow.
Hey, it's going down. I see y'all know the routine. Get up in the comments, drop your hood, drop your city, drop your state. So today's guest, stopping by the hood, it's one of my OGs. One of my homies, one of my partners, straight from my hood, Inglewood, where it's all good. You know, I learned a lot coming up from him in the streets, in the music business, everything. So maybe he'll put me in the clothing game. So without holding it up, I want to bring in the one and only, my guy. I'm gonna say the full name because you know we corporate. The one and only Johnnie Jrock Campbell in the building, people. Give it up, give it up, give it up. There we go. What's
up,
going
brother?
down?
What's going on, babe?
Man, this one This one is long overdue. This one is long overdue, y'all.
Hey man, you ain't gotta say OG when you talking to me.
No. Listen, man.
Say
On
big
here,
bro. Hey, say big bro.
no, on here, I gotta give all the love, man. I gotta give all the love this deserve. You know, this to the public, man. People don't. I want people to know you are OG, man. You are OG, man. You know, that's what we is. So, and I appreciate you because come on, man. My first promo van, who gave me the keys to it? Who dropped it off to me?
You already know. What's
Hey, if
understood, my
y'all don't
nigga
know
Gucci.
what a promo van is, that's the van well this one had Nature's G album cover on the side. So
Cross my
salute
heart
to my
records.
guy,
Shout out to
man.
Nature's G in Danville, Illinois.
Shout out to Nature's G and Danville and Bosco, of course. So
The whole Cross my heart family.
if this y'all first time here, first of all, my guest, am I on your Facebook page? Did you check to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So if this y'all first time here, don't think I'm being rude to the guest, even though he a family member. If I go to read the comments, because we call it the streets, checking in with the streets is mandatory. The streets is what made us. That's what got us.
Gotta check in,
So
definitely.
let me see what we got here. Drop y'all hood, drop your city, drop your state. Let me know where you're from. Of course, we got the one and only Corey Coconut right in the building. He said it's the Hood Hierarchy Mobcast. All the way from
What up,
San
Corey?
Diego, California. Let's Chop It Up podcast in the building. Boogie Flavors say, let's go. Tap it in from Dago 619. There she go. Miss Jones, Sierra Jones in the building said, hey, y'all.
What's up, Sierra? Miss Jones.
Miss Jones. There go my guy. Short Body in the building. OGs and Young Gods podcast sliding through. Top guest of the show. Miss Clever Endeavors. Jackie in the buildings. She say, greetings.
I can zoom in some.
Boogie Flavor say, welcome, Jrock, to the Mobcast.
What's up, Boogie? Look, I almost said, what up, though? But I be going back and forth. Look, I be going back and forth with my people from Detroit all the time. Like, we started what up, though? I'm like, no, y'all ain't starting no what up. But we going to let y'all have
Detroit,
it right now.
y'all didn't start that.
Y'all didn't start what up, though. But we going to let y'all have it.
Shouts out to DJ Icy Drake. Ice Drake? What is that? Icy Drake? Okay.
DJ Icy Drake. He's sitting right next to me, by the way.
Oh, okay. Shouts out to Icy Drake. We got Suki J say, The Rock.
What's up, Suki? Love you, girl.
Man, salute to everybody tapping in. If you on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks for being here. If you are on Facebook, do the same thing. So, I gotta ask you something, man. Before we get into your business, I just want people to know what's behind you. What does this mean? This the tag off of my hoodie, first of all. Hold on, let me show him.
You just put it on, dude. You just look. You know you just put it on. When I give you that, I give you that in November.
You gave me two. I've been saving it one for the interview. The other one, I've been rocking.
But I say that because you still had the tag until today, at least. You know what I'm saying?
I had to have one for the interview, though. I had to save it for the interview.
No question. That goes without saying. So what we looking at? We looking at connoisseurs of the finer things, cause we all like the finer things in life. We part of a culture to where we gravitate to, whether it's me, you know me, finer things to me is a good ass cigar, some nice watches, drinking, sipping on some good whiskey, bourbons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a badge of honor to like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Cause we all like the finer things in life. You know. So
I'm loving it. But before we get into your business,
go ahead.
Before we get into your business, I gotta first off, the new year has been starting off something different. My homeboys Project Pat lost his son Rest in peace to good Patrick Houston Jr. And then just yesterday, a guest of the show, friend of the show, Black Louie passed away.
Yeah, I saw you say something about that on the bottom.
I'm gonna roll a little clip of it so y'all can see.
Yeah, bring them in.
There we go. Man, what's going down, Louie? Man, what's going down?
Man, I can't call it. Take one day at a time.
You know you had the greatest line on Valera TV, right? And I'm gonna tell you what that is. Louie say, I would take my hat off, but you gotta pay me some more money. I just love it. Cause that's how I feel, man. It's like if you finna make all this money, why I can't get paid? That just makes no. So I want to say condolences to my partner, his big cousin, Daryl Sturgis, and their family. But I want to give y'all some.
Oh, shout out to Daryl Sturgis, man. That's another one of them OG
guy.
pioneers over there representing. Man, I ain't mean to cut you off and
OG
to O Block, but Daryl, man, that's just
hard worker too.
You know how the Midwest connect, bro. Wherever we at, we just connect. And that brother, he came at me, and I'm like, "Who sent you?" But obviously, they ain't have to ask. That was back in the day. You used to have to ask that question. But nowadays, it's just like, you know what? He just saw the movement and how everybody was moving. And he just jumped right in with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's family.
Daryl for sure, man.
That's family.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Black Louie was best friends with King Von. He got shot in the head the night King Von and their friend Slutty got killed. Like 4 people got shot. So I'm asking you, Rock, as a OG. See, I put the emphasis on OG several times because this is hood hierarchy.
Right.
Going back to the King Von thing, with him having rap beef and they fighting on site, how smart is that, man? Well, how you think that could be avoided? Let me say that.
Honestly, man, I can say territorially is a lot. There's a lot of times where sometimes you take your show on the road. I was taught a long time ago, don't take your show on the road. But when you're in the music business, the way these cats move, they ain't got no choice but to be on the road. But sometimes you just got to find that humble, you know what I'm saying? Right. That humbleness to where I know I'm around some ops or whatever it may be, but I'm gonna catch them at another time and I'm out here trying to get this money too. You know, right. I remember one of the guys, you just us alone, we from 2 different parts of the same neighborhood to where
we're gonna talk about that.
Hey, so you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker came over on our block one day, like, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna get this money or y'all gonna gangbang? You can't do both. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And let's just look at it from that way. I ain't gonna say what we get money doing. I'm just saying that we got these young cats that's making these major moves in Chicago right now. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do both. You can't be out here in a different city just trying to be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We everywhere we go is a Chicago takeover. Don't you think every time we say that, we offending the people in the area that we taking over?
True story.
Sometimes we just got, it ain't like tucking your tail. We got to be humble though. We in somebody else's backyard. You know, would I have said this 30 years ago? Probably not. I probably been right there with Von, putting my hands on dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just the growth and what we really know our reality is. You know, you can't just do that everywhere you go.
Can't do that. Let me ask you about something else. Let me know what y'all think on this too. We all know that a bunch of people went crazy when Donald Trump lost the election last time. But my cousin, Free Banger B, he's in the Fed joint. He was like, man, they letting him out. He pardoned people on Tuesday. They let him out on Tuesday. They started letting him out on Tuesday. But one lady, he gave her a pardon, and this is what she said.
60 days, I think, for taking part in the Capitol riot, but you're not accepting a pardon. Just explain why that is.
Well, that would be a slap in the face to the rule of law, the Capitol police officers, and to our nation to be a part of anything that they're trying to say about what happened on January 6th. It was an insurrection, and I don't want to be a part of helping them rewrite history. I was guilty.
So
I
you
pleaded
are
guilty. I was guilty.
right. Right. So you are happy for your conviction to stand.
Absolutely.
She off the chain.
Yeah, yeah.
What you think about that? So if you think she should have took the pardon or did what she did?
I mean, me being the man that I am, I'm gonna take that pardon. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I need my freedom. You know me, her being who she is, she's been privileged all her life.
Right.
She wants to stand on what she wants to stand on. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, President. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, I did it. All of us did it. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
What sense does that make? She went there breaking the law because she felt like it was an injustice by him losing to support him. Then when he tries to pardon her for helping him, she says she don't want to be pardoned for it. She broke the law.
I guess the cool part about that was the fact that you as the president, you remembered me too. I was part of that, and you know what I'm saying. We talk about a whole bunch of individuals that I'm never gonna know who that lady was after this
Right.
show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he, as the person he was, he like made sure who's all in that insurrection. I want all their names. Let me get them out of there because that
They
was
got
something
it.
they did. They did that for me. So the cool part is she had the opportunity. My question is, do you get a chance to say in a week, okay, I do want to get out. Now that I did the news conference and said I didn't want to leave, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all
Hey
let me
man,
go now.
that's a case of keeping it real going wrong, man.
Exactly.
I believe in taking your weight, but damn.
Exactly. Hey, I'm gonna step over here. I can hear you though. I'm gonna step over here 1 second. Grab me
Okay,
something.
we'll give him 1 second, y'all. Yeah, that's like keeping it real too much for me. Like you went there and broke the law, and she want to stand on breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? So
So you
I
showing
got
off your list stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get mine in the camera here. You know,
okay. We appreciate it. We finna send them to get some. We finna send them to get some. That's
know what I'm
why
talking about?
everybody hit that like, hit that share. If you don't catch it live, comment. Let us know what you think of these outfits, all the good stuff. Got something else, man. Got something else. We ain't stopping yet.
Hey man, let me ask you a quick question right quick, if you don't mind. Real
What's
quick.
that?
Debo's touring. You familiar?
I'm not.
Debo's touring right there on 52nd and Loomis. Anthony Brown.
No, I don't know about him.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
We'll talk about it later though. But I just got that news. Some like you was talking about O Block. I just got that news about that brother passing. I've been knowing that cat since 4th grade, right now, same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't
So
know him.
that when I was checking the tag that you sent me on my page, I saw that as I was trying to accept the tag. I'm like, oh wow, like they're just, you know what I'm saying? It hit me like that. Like I've been knowing this guy since 4th grade. Like stay in touch, go fishing, do the yacht parties, all that stuff with this cat. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to fish in Sherman Park. You know what I'm
Sherman
saying?
Park.
So yes, sir.
Yeah, that's like I say, crazy year.
Exactly.
I got rest in peace to him. I got something else. I'm not done yet. So I don't know which one I want to ask y'all first because y'all be tripping, man. So I'm gonna go to this. ASAP Rocky is
Okay.
being accused of shooting his friend. His friend is on stand trying to frown. They say they got a video of him shooting them, but they said the gun, but his attorneys say the gun he had is a fake gun. They tried to give him 180 days in jail, or he can go to trial and face 24 years. Which one do you think? He's going to trial. Do you think that was a smart move?
I say yeah. And the reason I say yeah, just knowing our systems, and New York system is totally different than Illinois. But I'm just, You know what I'm saying? We also thought, you know, back in the day, you bankrolling dog fights, the person who got all the money, you don't let him go to jail. You take the hit.
Right.
At what point do we allow the person who makes the money to take the hit? You know what I'm saying? That started way back when these dog fights. You know what I'm saying?
But his girlfriend, his baby mama, is a billionaire, Rihanna, billionaire, right?
Right.
And they said only reason he didn't take the plea because he don't want to lose his endorsements.
Well, but I said like as I was concluding with, when you offer a plea, is because I know I can win. That's what I was alluding to.
Okay.
I think I can win if y'all come with something like 18 months, but I can face 24 years. That's where the leverage comes in. That's where the smarts comes in.
That will
That's
make you say something.
Dude, I've been copped out before when I shouldn't have, because I didn't know law back then. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Will I cop out today based on what I knew back then? Hell no. Y'all got something to prove.
I would have to
something
agree.
to prove.
I would have to agree.
And his mind and his lawyer's mind and his heart and everything, even if it was a play gun, the people who's charging him, his buddy and his buddy's attorneys, y'all got something to prove. We'll prove it.
But
if I think I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna cop out to the 18.
One of the reporters caught him coming out, his buddy that testified on him, and he said this.
Hey, Reli, some people call you a snitch. What you say about that? Snitch. Any comment on that?
Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you?
Nah, I don't never snitch.
So somebody shoot at you?
I've been shot out. I got a bullet in my leg right now. And I didn't snitch. I didn't snitch though.
Not to me, that's just hilarious. Bro.
Did he say he got a bullet in him right now?
Yeah, he said he got a bullet in him right now, and he didn't snitch. That's a reporter.
And look where I'm at. I'm not a snitch. I got a bullet in me right now.
That's a reporter. So this is what I want to know. Why don't nobody want to admit they're a snitch? Why does it do like, am I a snitch? If you're a snitch, why don't nobody want to admit they're a snitch and everybody's snitching?
I think it's just the stigma around the word nowadays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if they don't use the word, you still did it. You know what I'm saying? You still did it. It's just, it hurts when they say that.
Right.
If you're in court, the perception is you already the snitch.
Right.
And what do you say? You ain't gonna tell if somebody shoot at you? Probably not, because I didn't get hit. I got shot at.
Right.
So now the word snitch is relevant to what you did, because you didn't even get hit. Nobody got hurt.
Right. And then
so why are we even here?
No, he said he shot him in the knuckle.
Oh shit.
He wants some of that money, man. But
I thought I just heard him say, if somebody shoot at you. I thought he just said that.
Yeah, he got shot. He said he got shot in the knuckle. But what I'm saying is, so what? Why is he worried about if he a snitch? If you're a snitch and you're a snitch, I just don't get people. Just say, yeah, I snitched. I want him to go to jail. Like, if somebody shoot at you, when you tell, like, whew, amazing.
Well, see, now we got to get into the systemic part of that. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this man probably just wanted to check. And the prosecution, like, no, we finna go, you know what I'm saying? We finna take this to the highest. We finna, you know what I'm saying? If you want 20,000, I'm finna get you 2 million or 20 million from his billionaire baby mama, because they ain't married.
Right.
So her money ain't his money.
Get you a couple
you know what I'm saying?
Get out the way.
Yeah.
The streets,
Sometimes it's that systemic shit.
The streets, Daryl Browser said, looking for a payday off your homie is just thirsty. Shout out to you, D Nice. And Jackie said, justice is snitching. Justice
you know what?
Is
hey,
snitching.
Jackie, I love that. Hey, that's a real one. That's a real one. Unfortunately, it is. Anytime you get, hey, dude, so when I go to court for child support, because my baby mama put me on child support, she snitched. Because we
Now
could have handled this.
your kid is a snitch. Your
No,
kid,
the baby mama, because she put me in court.
your kid is a
So
snitch for
we could have
accepting that
handled this
money.
outside of court. We could have handled this outside of court, but you decided you want to do all the legal stuff.
If my baby mama put me on child support, my kid is a snitch, and I don't want nothing to do with him no more.
How your kid the snitch though?
Because they sent them. That's that third party snitching. The kids sent them and let the baby mama take all the blame. I'm not dealing with you snitching.
You heard you said about that third party. That goes back to that prosecution and that systemic shit. This dude probably wanted a payday. The courts wanted to make that particular prosecutor. He wants his name up there with the Johnnie Cochrans and the Dardens and all that. So he's trying to elevate who he is and using this scenario as the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because we guys, we can settle. I can give you 50 racks right now and it's over.
And
but
it's over.
But the prosecution like, nah, we need more than that.
And it's over.
But
I got one more for you before we get all into your business, right? I got one more.
Buffering. I'm buffering on my end. I don't know if you got me yet. I ain't hear the question. I'm still moving over here, but he froze up.
We back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I got one more. I just gotta know, right? Everybody's talking about this deportation thing. And this question is for Black people. Why do Black people have a problem with with migrants being in America when Black people don't run nothing here anyway? They don't give us nothing. So why you think they got a problem with migrants being in America?
If we're the lowest class of people, and then you bring another lower class in and you mix them with us, you just created that. You know what I'm saying? If we already consider the lowest class, we the ones who pay the rent. We don't buy houses, we paying rent. 90% of us paying rent. You know what I'm saying? 10% of us own homes. You know, so you putting them in the same communities with us, you already just creating. It's kind of like you did the projects back in the 60s and 70s. You creating that, and you getting two different ethnicities into one area to where it becomes.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Go ahead.
When we say ethnicities, we got to remember. Let me show y'all something.
ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? No Biden forever, bro. Everything that he did for me, bro.
Okay. That's a Black dude from Haiti. That's a Haitian.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is Haiti a wild country.
Right.
Even the Haitians that's in the Dominican get treated so wrong.
Right.
So you're telling me that we this wrapped up and y'all president that Black people
y'all president? I'm gonna say it back to you. I've never called him that. And I look, I've never put that name and that title together. I've never done that. I've never said president.
He caught that job.
I never said that.
He caught that job. Pretty sharp guy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though, shouldn't Black people want to help other Black people?
We understand. Hey, we understand oppression. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's still a separation, unfortunately. I mean, they Haitians and they Black. We can't speak their language.
But
you know what
Black
I'm saying?
though.
But listen,
it ain't our we not speaking our language right now.
You know what?
We got kidnapped.
If you call a Jamaican African, you're gonna piss him off.
Right.
If you call a Puerto Rican Mexican, you're gonna piss him off.
Well, that's two different things.
I'm just saying, culturally, just because we got the same color skin, and that's how they look at it.
Well, no, Haitians is our ancestors. Whether they brainwashed us not, all of us straight from Africa. So
Haitians from Haiti, right?
There go my favorite villain, James got third in the building. He said kidnap. Right. So these Negroes have no business being mad at somebody with Black skin for coming over here trying to get a better life in a country that Black people don't own. That's how I feel, man.
How did they get here?
How the Haitians get here?
Yeah,
Joe Biden helped them get over here.
the Republicans helped them get over here. Just
No,
so,
Joe Biden. I
just
know
so
people.
it
I
was on
know
Joe.
people.
It was on Joe's watch. So
Well, they
soon as he
sending them back. The Republicans
exactly.
trying to
So
send them back.
listen. His the so-called the dude whose previous term, his whole thing when he first came in, we finna build a wall. Now the
Right.
new thing is it ain't no Gulf of Mexico, it's the Gulf of America.
Right.
So let's drop all them in the U.S. right before we get ready to run for presidential election again. Let's blame Joe, and then as soon as we drop him in there, we gonna be the saviors to kick him out. So now we're gonna praise the person who kicking him out when y'all put him here. Y'all made it seem like it was Joe's idea. It's a lot of times we done did this ourselves to where, hey, bro, you know, if we woo 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 woo, we can woo 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 and make it seem like this is somebody else's idea. Like, you know what? That makes sense until you look at it on the other end of things. So they did it on Joe watch. They don't necessarily mean Joe brought him here.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I just feel like, honestly, I'm gonna always have a compassion for poor people. Period.
Definitely.
But black poor people, I don't know, man. But like you say, even Africans don't want to accept us. It's Africans, so.
Dude, I have arguments with them at my job, and they mother say, y'all lazy, y'all this, y'all that. I'm like, you know, I work here and I got another 48-hour-a-week job. So you can't call me lazy. You know, your first language in Africa, most of the countries, is French, but you're African. They make you speak that language. The only difference in you and me being a slave, my people being a slave, and you not being a slave is you were colonies. So you're a colonizer. But you were a slave because they told you how you gonna talk. You got 140 some dialects in Africa, but your first language is French.
We got kidnapped. We got kidnapped. Now, James led Doc Mays. Y'all go check out his movie on Tubi and everywhere. The Legend of Doc Mays. He said the Venezuelans, they not Haitian. No. It's Haitians in Boston, Philadelphia. They getting sent back. Black people. So I just don't know, man. But enough of that. This little hierarchy, man. I done got you being here for a minute, Jrock. They gonna get on me, man.
We good, man.
We gotta screen you, man. We screen everybody to come in here. So with that being said, what city and state are you from?
Chi-Town, Illinois. Currently reside in Champaign, Illinois. But I was born in Biloxi, Mississippi. Pops in Vietnam, Keesler Air Force Base. Mother and father still live in Gulfport, Mississippi today.
Oh, wow. Okay, so how you end up in Chicago? They moved and went back?
So when I think I was 3 years old, my mother moved to Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
To be specific, Stateville, aka Stateway Gardens.
Okay.
By the time I was 6, her and my dad was buying their first house at 5203 South Bishop, aka the back of the yards, aka Inglewood, you know.
Okay.
So by the time I was 15 and my junior year, going to my junior year of high school at Tilden, my mother said, you know what? I'm tired of the city, I'm going back south. So when she went back south, I went back south for 2 years as a 15-year-old, and by the time I graduated high school, I don't want to be here.
Let me just ask a question. Did you graduate from Tilden?
Hell no, but I went. I graduated in Mississippi. That's what I'm saying.
Reward is found. If you can show me somebody who graduated from Tilden from 1980 to 1999, I'm gonna give a reward. I just say
so. I went to Dunbar my freshman year. I went to Tilden my sophomore year, and me and my mother moved back to Mississippi by my junior year.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So, when did you go? What took you to Champaign?
Actually, when I had came back this way, my brother, my aunt, cousins and aunties. My aunt actually, she had met a man from down here, and when she started coming down here, she moved down here with him and his family. Her sons, which was like my first cousins, you know.
Okay.
They used to come down visit their mom. Next thing you know, they started setting up family down here and stuff. Then my brother, he came down here on some hustle stuff.
Right.
You know, so now he's like, hey, it's saturated in Motown, it's saturated in Inglewood. Hey, but we making a killing out here. I'm like, hey, I'm finna go out there and see what it do too.
That'll
You
do
know,
it.
2 hours from the city, come back, come down here, do a little hustle, go up there and do my little kicking it. You know what I'm saying? It was peaceful. Now I started my family, you know, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to raise
Right.
my kids. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I don't know if you remember the Eric Morris story, out of B. Wells.
I don't. Refresh
It was,
us. We got
that's
that.
when they was getting ready to condemn them buildings and shit, and half them buildings was already vacant. And
Right.
it was a I want to say it was a 5-year-old Eric Morris, and it was like an 8 and a 9-year-old.
Oh yeah. With
They dangled him from the building, and they
Tyrese
dropped
something. I
him.
remember that.
They dropped
Yeah.
him. My son was 3.5, 4 years old at the time, and I'm like, this an 8 and a 9-year-old that's murdered a 5-year-old, not realizing what they did, and sat in jail till they was like 20-some years old. And I'm like, I would hate for my son to be like, somebody dropped him in the dumpster on some horseplay, not realizing the garbage truck came and picked him up and dropped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I
Yeah,
had
I
to get out
remember
the
that.
city, outside of the shit that I was involved in up there. And like, I got to get out of the city. I love the city, but I've always feared it at that point. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to raise my kids in that. You know, my mother
That
moved
makes
me out of
sense.
there when I was 15. I love Chicago, beautiful city,
Right.
world's #1 city for the last 8 years. I get there every chance I get, just like you. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
I'm gonna ask you this then, because I know you deal with both, but I'm tired of asking people where to eat at in Chicago. So where to eat at in Champaign if somebody come to Champaign and wants some hood food?
Neal Street Blues. Go holler at Gail. Tell her J-Rod sent you.
Neal Street Blues.
Black owned, 217 Neal Street. The area code is 217. The address is 217 or 207 Neal Street.
Okay. What kind of food do they sell?
Soul food.
Ooh, I did not
Soul
know they had
food.
a soul food restaurant right there.
Oh yeah, and it's in the heart of downtown Champaign, where you know any city you go to downtown, it ain't us.
Right.
So for her to be there since probably 2 years before COVID and still lasting right now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
actually, they just had Loose Ends was here last night. The R&B group Loose Ends.
Yeah.
And the after party was right there at Neal Street Blues. Had the late night menu going on because they got room for dancing. I actually did my anniversary party there at Neal Street Blues.
Oh, that's where your party was at?
My anniversary for me and my wife, our 30th we did at Neal Street Blues.
Woo,
That's the spot, you know. Go down there.
Them.
Well, we had 33 now, 36 together, 33 married, but we did that in 2021 at Neal Street. But that's a fixture in the community to where, you know, I mean, it's a lot of good restaurants down here, but it ain't like, you know, you.
Oh no, I'm going to Neal Street. That sounds like the place.
You call me, you get there, and we gonna sit down with Gail together. That's the owner, Gail.
Okay, I'm not done with you yet though.
Favorite
hood movie.
Favorite hood movie. God, that's a tough one. That's a good one. My guy just said Paid in Full. That's definitely a good one.
That's the greatest one.
You think that's the greatest one?
Yeah, it was a horror movie to me. When I saw Paid in Full, I couldn't believe it. It was so real, so scary. I went and saw it like 3 times. I was just telling people about it, and they couldn't believe it. I was like, "Come on, let's go to the movies right now."
So what about New Jack City though? When you know them walking through the hood with the naked dude with the shotgun to his motherfucking throat.
No, New Jack City was one too.
You know what I'm saying?
Paid in Full just resonated with me more. You know, I'm just. But New Jack City was one.
Shout out to Chicago's very own Wood Harris. Paid in Full.
Wood Harris, yes sir. But I usually do the top 3 rappers. You from the music business, but I'm not gonna let you do that.
I got a top 5, man.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Okay.
Since you doing apparel now, who your top 3 black designers, man? I want black design. Well, they can be hood. They ain't gotta be black.
I'm gonna say first and foremost these guys, and I was thinking about, bro. It's funny you say that because I was going to incorporate that into the interview. They did a clothing line called For Us By Us.
Yes.
And we don't wear it today, but
right.
Just that moniker For Us By Us resonates still today. Right. Everybody uses that. And that's what I want COFT to be about. We all connoisseurs of the finer things, but we also believe in that For Us By Us. So FUBU will be number 1.
Okay. Dope.
Now before FUBU, it was Carl Kanai before them. You know what I'm saying? Carl Kanai, baby. And then I'm gonna say one more. Is they black? I was asking myself that.
They ain't gotta be black though, just as long as the hood people was wearing it. Who you say though?
Cross color.
Cross colors, yeah, they black. That's two dudes.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta admit something about Carl Kanai, man. I really used to love Carl Kanai. I gotta tell the truth, man, because this hood hierarchy. I gotta give y'all my one and only Tupac story. I remember seeing Tupac at Gurney Mills, and he had like 50 dudes behind him, and he was just walking like he was the baddest. And my
Walking
brother,
like George Jefferson, swinging them
like
arms.
George Jefferson with that Carl Canal. And my brother like, there go Tupac, that's your chance. I'm like, man, I ain't finna talk to him. Guess why I ain't talk to him?
Why?
Everybody thought he was a folk one of us.
We did, didn't we? Hey, he had that big 5-point star. We like, he ain't one of the moles. He got to be vice lord. Hey, even the moles like, nah, he a vice lord. He ain't no mole. He a vice lord.
Yeah,
they always said. Everybody thought Tupac was in Chicago. We thought he was a vice lord for real, bro.
Then later that night, I heard he went to a concert in Milwaukee and cursed the folks out. I'm like, see that he gotta be stopped. So that stopped me from wearing Carl Kanai. I was that brainwashed, y'all.
But you know what? When it comes to Carl Kanai, I just like the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
So when you see that right there, it's just the simplicity of it. You know, now if you look at the hat, like I tell people it's a badge of honor. So that's why I got the circle there. But most of my customers, they love the simplicity of just that right there. That's the badge of honor right there. That's the badge of honor right there. But you know, I like the simplicity of it like that. And that's what I liked about Carl Kanai. Just you couldn't even figure out what it was until somebody told you. Just like what is it? It was like a nice cursive script. And guess who stole that cursive script when they dropped their clothing line?
Who?
You just pay attention to a couple of black clothing lines that came after the Kanai.
Leave Sean Jean out of this, man.
Hey, but that shit was nice too, though, because so let's go back to for us by us right quick, okay?
Right.
So when you thinking as we been in the marketing game for a long time, you and I. We met each other doing marketing.
Right.
One thing we don't do is we don't date what we wear.
Right.
So if you see this, let's talk about a pelly coat for a minute. The problem with the pelly coats, you got a 2012 pelly jacket, and then you got a 2013. So you're dating yourself every time you put a year on there.
Right.
Now, if they catch you walking around with a 2012 and 2013, oh, he got the old pelly.
He got the old.
Right. So that's the same thing was the problem with FUBU.
Right.
FUBU, one year, their biggest thing was Fat Albert. The next
year,
year,
that's the platinum FUBU.
The next year was Muhammad Ali. So if you got caught wearing Muhammad Ali when Arthur Ashe became the symbol, you wearing old clothes. The thing about Kanai, Sean John, it was just one simple logo that you could put a different shirt on every day and have the same pair of jeans and people wouldn't be able to tell because it was just something that was simple. It wasn't something that was dated.
Right.
And that's what COFT is about. I wanted to be simple so I can wear this shit 15 years from now. Because I keep all my shit in the cleaners and I'm a nice guy.
So I gotta ask you, like you said about the marketing thing, right? How did you get in the music business?
Through marketing.
What was you marketing?
So what happened was I got a friend. He just passed last April. God rest his soul. His name is Will Patterson. And if Deli listening, Deli and Will Patterson was at Columbia at the same time. Deli Dale knows Will Patterson. Like, so he had a mixtape store down here.
Shout out Deli Dale.
Yeah.
Right. He had a mixtape store down there?
He had a mixtape store down here. It was called the Rap House. Okay. And I used to run it for him. So we had a little booth on the side on Tuesday. We let the little local artists come in, do their freestyles and all that stuff. But we selling mixtapes and CDs. We got all the shy bangings. We got all the motherfucking what's your boy name? Walk with me. We got everybody in Chicago. We selling their stuff out here. Plus, we got all No Limit stuff when it first dropped.
Right.
We getting all that through there. So we are like the go-to source in this region. Hey, 1 second. All right, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Holla at you later. Yep. My DJ Icy Dre leaving the scene, man. I'm gonna tell you a brief
Salute,
backstory on him in a
salute
minute.
to him. We got to get him on here too.
Yes,
Keep
sir. You
going.
definitely do. You definitely do. So he taught me you dictate when people come in here looking for music, you dictate what they're gonna listen to. You know. So after a while it became I started as a party promoter.
Right.
Because everybody coming like they want to buy mixtapes and CDs because he gave me a job. I walked in there to buy some CDs. He ended up giving me a job just because of the gift of gab I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I started doing parties. He helped me do my first party. He helped me get the venue and all that shit. Just showing me how to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I got people like, man, I want to do a couple of verses next time you do a party, let me get the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then one day I'm in the store and Nature's Genie walked in.
Okay.
Nature's G and his wife walked in. It wasn't his wife at the time, but hey, shout out Nature's G, shout out Reacher.
Salute to them, salute to them.
And he was like, man, I'm trying to woo. Here go my number, here goes my stuff, you know, and that's when what's name was known for doing the pen and pixel stuff.
Right.
Master P them was doing all their graphics through pen and pixel, and Nature's G them came with the same graphics right in Danville.
Right.
Out of Danville. And I'm like, ain't nobody doing this but Master P now. How the fuck? And he used to come through the store, drop CDs off. I pass them out to people, you know, starting to get the pulse and everything. Right. And then, shoot, you remember, you in Peoria. What's the promoter name you over there? Did you rest his soul? Dino.
Rest in peace, Uncle Dino. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Dino. So at some point, Dino was doing all the Black Expos over there.
Right.
And we linked up, and I brought Nature's G and them over there, and it just went from there. That's how I got the Peoria promoting. I became an A&R with Nature's and them and management, and you know, putting them on shows, and that's what I did.
Okay.
Yep. And you know, we didn't win everywhere when we was doing them shows, from Indianapolis to Cincinnati, and we just everywhere at this point, because now I got posters in these areas, because I'm taking Chicago music out of the rap house and I'm selling it over in Cincinnati to the music stores over there who want our stuff. And I'm going to Indianapolis. I'm dropping stuff in their shelves and grabbing stuff off their shelves and bringing it back, you know, over to our region. So I'm messing with all the people who's doing the music anyway, and whoever they local artists and whatever they got stages, I'm messing with. Shout out Judy Jones over in Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, shout out Lucky Smith, who out of Indianapolis, but now he out in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that. I was just with Lucky a couple months ago in Macon, Georgia. Me, him, and Deli went to
shout out Deli Dale all the time.
Man, shout out Deli Dale. Shout out to my guy Dirty Red in the building, legendary Dirty Red, Detroit Highland Park in the building. Like he say, like, share, comment, hit that like, make the likes match the views. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like. So
salute to all those old school OGs and pioneers that paved the way and just showed me how to do what I'm doing today.
Salute. Al Fresh went in the building, Huntsville, Alabama. And
Al Fresh won. Hey, that's one of the hottest producers out of Danville too. Just speaking. Yes.
Man, we need you on here, Al. We need you on here.
Yes, sir. He just moved to Huntsville too, from this region right here. He probably smoking a cigar with me right now too. Al Fresh one. I can't see your comments, but I love you, boy.
Let me ask you something, man, because I know you always been into the cigar thing. And it's a whole nother culture. So what's the best cigars to smoke?
I like to tell people cigars are like Doritos. How many different bags of Doritos can you buy? From the taco to the ranch to the spicy to the original. It's just what you feel like smoking that day of the week. The palate, your palate always changes. At some point, you don't want no.
What country got the best though? If you only could pick one.
If I could pick one,
what country would you go with?
I say the DR, Dominican Republic. You know why? Because everybody says Cuban. Why? Because we want what we can't have.
Right.
So that's the only reason. The only reason people speak on Cuban cigars is because it's hard to get. Because there was an embargo that caused the Cubans to say, I mean the US to say, we not fucking with Cuba and none of their resources.
So that don't make
So
them better just because they was hard to get.
it don't make them. It don't make them better. It make them like a pair of Jordans right now. You can go spend $200 for a pair of Jordans today in the store. Them pink Jordans that came out, and you can
Right.
sell them for $500 on the street.
Right.
That's the thing about a Cuban cigar. They don't taste no better than no other cigar.
But you can up the price.
It's just a rare find. It's a rare find because you can't get it in the U.S.
A1 Fresh say I'm smoking the Gloria Cuban.
La Gloria Cubana.
Cubana. My bad.
Yep.
I don't know why I said Cuban.
And that's it. I can't even see the comment, but I know what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I already know it's a La Gloria Cubana. I know what it is. Yeah.
So I gotta know, man, what got you in to fashion? Because like I said, you was in the music business, you was in the streets, you do other type of businesses, you know, you're a hard worker. What got you in to fashion?
Honestly, it was me being petty.
What you mean by that?
It was me being petty, man. I had saw like a lot of young black brothers out here doing clothing lines. Now, just real quick backstory. I launched Connoisseurs of the Finer Things in 2020 during COVID.
Okay.
Now, mind you, prior to that, 2016, 2017, 2018, every year I would just come out with some t-shirts and give them away. Because now I'm testing the market.
Right.
Testing the market, just seeing what it's going to do. So when COVID hit, all this PPP money came out, and before we get to that, let me let you know I launched Connoisseurs of the Finer Things with $200 out of my pocket. Nobody ever gave me PPP money during that time. But what I saw was prior to that, I had like 5 close friends of mine who already had started clothing lines, and I would hit them up because again, I'm in marketing, bro. I'm not into I'm a fashionable dude. I dress nice on a regular basis. I know what I like when I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I had people like, hey, bro, I want one of your hoodies, man. How much it costs? I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back to you. And then I look up again, and they doing a little photo shoot on their page with all these other people. And I'm like, don't these niggas know this is what I do?
Right.
I do marketing. That's what I do. I do marketing. So if I post your shit, that resonates.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People are looking. Al Fresh One coming in here right now, and Dre and Suki and all these people coming here right now because they know how long I've been doing this marketing and shit. You see what I'm saying? So again, being petty, I'm like, you know what? Let me show these cats how to do it. Connoisseurs of the Finer Things was already a household name because I launched that page. I got a cigar page called Connoisseurs of the Finer Things.
I remember that. I remember
and I launched that in 2012.
Right. I remember that. So, hold on. Let me throw me a cheap plug since you just mentioned it. Now, like you said, you market, you had concerts on stage, different stuff. Why people want to give you their product? You are the only person that gave me some merch. That's why. Now the other one, I done had that one on all type of pictures. I done been to all type of places wearing it. People ask me about it. You know, this one was supposed to be snaps, but I stole it and kept it for myself.
I know. When you say I got 2 of them, I'm like,
I got
I wasn't
2
gonna
of
say
them.
nothing. You said it.
But
so listen,
yeah,
that's still your roadie though, right?
Oh yeah, for life.
I got him one. Don't even trip. Tell him I got him one still.
Okay,
I still got him one. That's cool. I got him one. Don't even trip.
I tell, but people should give me stuff to wear. I don't know why.
Only makes sense, bro. You seen the pictures of James Tony? Did I send you pictures of James Tony?
I think you did. Yeah.
So I was figuring like when you did the little news feeds, I'm like, at some point you could be able to like drop that into one of our during the interview.
Right.
So
you did
for some of the younger cats who don't know, James Tony, out of Michigan, you know what I'm saying? Our heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion, lost to Roy Jones Jr., but beat Evander Holyfield. He's walking around with COFT apparel like on a regular basis. You know, he in the cigar community. So I jumped in his inbox and when I sent him a friend request, hey champ, you look like a connoisseur of the finer things. I want to send you some apparels. He didn't say nothing.
I love it.
You know what he did?
He
sent me his size. He sent me his sizes and his address. I sent him the shit. I sent him tracking numbers. Hey champ, I just sent your shit out. You should get it this day. The day it's
Right.
supposed to came, I hit him up, champ. Check your mail. It said it was delivered today. He like, all right, I'm finna check it now. Within 2 hours of me sending him that, telling him to check his mail, he's hitting me back with a picture wearing the apparel, sitting in the cigar lounge with cough on him, just like that.
That's it. Hey man, people like free stuff, but you give it to them free, they're gonna promote it. That's paid promotion, man. That's paid promotion. So I'm glad I could finally have my sweat on. I'm finna go do my radio show at 106.3 with Sadie Starr and Dr. Love. Now I finally get to take a picture in my purple one. So
what was the other one that I gave you? Did I give you a red one?
A blue one. I got a blue one too.
Okay. I gave you 2 hoodies.
Yeah, 2 hoodies.
Man,
so,
I wish I would have gave you that varsity jacket now. It's sold now, but I had it in the trunk.
I remember that. I do remember that.
I think that was the night I came over for the Monica concert.
It was.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how can people get some apparel?
So right now, I'm a pop-up type of guy with the apparel.
Right.
You know, I had the website up for like 3 years, and the money it cost me to keep the website relevant, I never made it back over the website because I'm more of a straight direct type of guy. So if you go on my Facebook page, which is basically how you see my name spelled on the screen, Johnnie Campbell, JOHNNIE, send me a friend request. Inside my Facebook page is 3 more pages: a cough apparel page, a cough page, and a cigars, watches, and connoisseurs page. Right. All those, any one of them pages you reach out to me on, hey bro, I wear this size. Hey, this is what I got currently in that size. And if I ain't got what you want, we can do special orders as well. And I take a deposit up front, and then you can just send me the rest upon delivery of, me showing you that I got the product. I'm finna mail it out to you.
So do the prices go up and down, or like
my
can
price
you tell us a price, or do you just wait till they
prices,
hit you up?
My prices stay kind of like on the same page to where I got some new stuff coming out right now that I got some. This would probably be my first $75 to $100 hoodies, depending on when they based on the shipping. I do some stuff in-house, stuff like this here. I don't do in-house. You know, can I do some t-shirts and hoodies in-house? That hoodie you got on, I wouldn't be able to do that in-house.
Listen.
So those prices vary.
You did this.
You see what I'm saying? That's for people who don't know. He's sitting there with a hoodie on that's got a big old embroidered patch on it, and it's a Chanel patch. So it's got like, it looks like a varsity letter. Right. Is what we looking at right there. So that's something that I got some people in Pakistan that I did some stuff with for the last 4 or 5 years, and I just found some new people out of Pakistan that does a lot of stuff like that for me. Like this outfit that I got on, If you want some simple stuff, and like I do stuff like that because this name right here, it speaks volumes to a higher quality of material. It speaks volumes to the fact that I deal with a lot of cigar smokers and they upper in age, so they're not scared if I say the hoodie costs $100. This ain't for young kids who want. This ain't for young kids who want to spend $25 on a hoodie. I don't sell $25 hoodies, unfortunately, because we like the finer things, and the finer things don't come cheap.
Don't come cheap.
You know what I'm saying? So this is an embroidered patch right here that we looking at. That's a whole patch he got on that hoodie right there that you looking at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This shit don't come cheap.
I'm gonna post some pictures in it tonight for y'all to really check it out. But I gotta ask you, man, real important. What keep you going? Cause like you've been real busy. I don't really do interviews on Sunday. I had to do it on a Sunday to catch you. Like what keep you going? To keep doing all this stuff you do.
And I was gonna address that too, because I definitely appreciate the fact. Because me and this, just so y'all know, me and this brother been talking for almost like a year and a half. He like I do weekdays. I got a regular job, y'all. Just so y'all know, people ask me how the clothing line doing. Has it made $1 million yet? Maybe it has. I don't have the paperwork to say it has or it hasn't. My answer when people say how the clothing line doing, I say it pays for itself. As long as it pays for itself, I'm good. I don't have to come out of my pockets, but I do work a regular 9 to 5 like anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when he tell me he doing shows on weekdays, I'm at work during his shows, so I can't make that. So I know him just like me. My weekends is one of my moving. I know you moving on the weekend. So one, I want to thank you and I appreciate show the utmost respect and appreciation that you allowed me to be on your podcast on a weekend because I know how you move. When you ain't sitting down behind that camera, I know you in somebody different city and different state, and I see the pictures of you posting and all this stuff. So for you to even find the time over a 1.5 year period that we've been trying to do this, you know what I'm saying? I want to point out that we're getting ready in April the 6th to hit my 5th anniversary. And like I say, me and this guy been trying for a 1.5 years to sit down. He's had these clothes for at least 8 to 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Prior to this sit down. You know what I'm saying? So what keeps me going is the fact that I can't stop.
Right.
I can't stop. I won't. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy who works with me right now. He's 78 years old. And I met him in 2020. He's been working at that job for over 30-something, 40-something years. He's like, yeah, I'm retiring this year. He's 78 years old. His wife is, not in the right way at her age. She's going through medical stuff and everything. But I'm looking like, I'm learning now, like, if I stop, that's when I'm going to be done. He didn't retire 5 years ago because he like, I might just go home and die after I retire. I'd rather keep coming to work every day. He wants for nothing. He owns a $340,000 house.
Right.
14 minutes from where I live right now. My house don't cost as much as his house. We both homeowners, but I know my house don't cost as much as his. Right. But based on how he moved and how long he been there, his house is probably already paid for, but he don't want to die.
Right. See, to sit still is the death. Therefore,
hey, Jesus said it best. I sleep when I die. So that's what makes me keep moving. I can sleep when I die.
Man, dope, man. I'm really glad you came on. I like to talk about all the stuff so people can see who clothing they wearing, man. See how you think. See why they need to have it on, man. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all see that?
So that's that crop jacket that everybody wearing right now.
Right.
And this is not a varsity. It's a varsity looking jacket, but it comes with the pants.
How much that's running right now?
These here, I normally do 150 on these, but motherfuckers inbox me. You know me, I'm still a negotiator because I love my people.
Right.
One thing about a negotiator, you ain't gonna never shoot yourself in the foot.
So what all do you do? Just hoodies, jogging suits? Like what all you got?
Bro, I got everything from the puffy vests, the triple fat goose coats, leather jackets with the fur on the hoods, duffel bags, you name it. I got it, bro. That's what I tell people all the time. It's not a t-shirt company. It's not a hoodie company. It's a full-fledged clothing line. You see what I'm wearing right now?
Man,
this on some homage to the old school with Eric B. and walking around. This is a velour.
Right.
You got a heavy cotton on. This is velour. You know how this feel on my skin right now. I'm Tony Yayo. I'm handsome.
I gotta ask you this before you get out of here. I gotta ask you this. Should a person who has their own clothing line wear other clothing besides theirs?
It happens, unfortunately.
It happens. Okay.
It happens. But you know what? The great part about having your own clothing line, you always got something new to put on.
Always got something new to put on.
Listen. You can. I got a bar over there that's full of liquor. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I can pick any bottle over there I want to drink. I can drink some top shelf shit. I can drink some rock gut. It's just who I am. It just depends on the day of the week.
Right.
With having your own clothing line, I can just go like, I just grabbed this like you just showed me the tags of that hoodie.
Right.
I just took the tags off this. This is the first time this was worn because I got something all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would rather have sold this, but I'm like, let me find some, slick to put on for this interview. Hey y'all, this is my first podcast. I'm 5 years anniversary, April 6th.
Whoa.
So shout out to Uncle Beats for the patience and the perseverance. I didn't want to go on nobody's platform until I saw I got another one. I got another podcast set up for March, but I wanted to come to you first. That's why I reached out to you. Man. Hey, bro, I had a podcast. I forgot about when we set this date.
Right.
So I had a podcast with somebody in Detroit today too.
Okay.
And then after I sent them the podcast telling them to tune in to me and you this evening.
Right.
And as I'm looking at my inbox when I sent them the podcast, I'm like, damn, I'm supposed to been doing an interview with her this evening. But you know what she did?
What's that?
She took what you sent me that I've been sending out all over Facebook, and
Right.
she posted it. Y'all make sure y'all check out Johnnie Campbell on the podcast, because I can go back to her later and like, sis, I apologize. I forgot I had locked this date in. You see what I'm saying?
Salute to her. Tap me in with her so we can
She
network.
ain't say, motherfucker, you supposed to be doing a podcast with me tonight.
I would have said that with her, but so I would have said that if I was her.
Hey,
Salute
shout
to
out
her.
my
Make
sister.
sure you
Shout out my
tap
sister.
us in.
Let me shout out my sister over in Detroit. Nicole Townsend, aka Hollywood, over there doing her thing on the cigar scene, puffing while pretty and shit. But I supposed to did a podcast with her tonight talking about the clothing line. And she cussed me out. Only thing she said was, I'm still waiting for my hat, motherfucker. And I got her. I'm gonna send her 2 hats because I supposed to did a podcast with her tonight, but I jumped on Uncle Beats.
Yeah, salute to her. We got to check her out too. We supporting all podcasts. So before you can get out of here, man, you got to give me one of them hood hierarchy drops, man. You know, shout it out. Tell us where you're from. All the good stuff. You know, stuff like this. Here you go, Coconut.
Hey, Uncle Beats, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
And you actually 241. But give us a drop. Say your name. Shout out the line. And let's go.
All right. This your boy Johnnie Campbell, aka Jroc, aka Connoisseur of the Finer Things, aka Mr. Double Nickel, aka Motown to the day I die. Shouting out my boy Beats. And what's your partner name over there, man? I forgot his name.
Snap G. Hey. Snap G. Coconut, it's a million of us now, man.
Hey, I'm shouting out my boy Beats, Snap G, Coconut, all the guys over at Hood Hierarchy, man. Much love, much appreciation. Hey, y'all keep on doing y'all thing, man. Y'all can't get nothing but better.
Man, I highly appreciate you, man. The family of the Hood Hierarchy family appreciation, man. And tell them where to find you at again before you get out of here.
Like I said, you can go on my Facebook right now with Johnnie Campbell, and I got a Connoisseurs of the Finer Things on IG. On Snap, I'm Mr. COFT on Snap, and on TikTok, I'm Mr. COFT 55.
Dope. And before we let you go, we only end the show one way and one way only. I say, what's the hood? You let us know where you from, man. What's the hood?
Motown. Chi-Town.